Welcome to this month's first activation training. Inside the Intuitive Alchemy Collective in June, we are working on quantum magnetism, which is manifestation beyond the mind. The first week is about activating your frequency. This is all about energetics and whatever frequency you are vibrating at. We want to work to make that frequency as high as possible and maintain it so that we could keep attracting things on a continuous basis instead of having to do all the things all the time. It's just about what you do. You immerse yourself in the environment that you want to be in by co-creating it with your reality and enhancing your frequency, doing all the things necessary to maintain it, and then manifesting from that place instead of doing like billions of affirmations every day or tapping. This is all about actual immersion. There's a reason that when learning a new language, you can learn all the vocabulary, all the grammar, but if you don't immerse yourself in the language and have conversations, you won't become fluent in it. And it's the same thing. This principle applies across everything because your environment is what dictates your thinking and your habits and your actions. So when you turn and change your environment by embodying a different version of yourself, your reality will just start to naturally shift, and then the shifts inside you will get more and more profound, and your frequency will just keep vibrating higher and higher, and you will be manifesting from a very powerful place and calling in a lot of abundance, but also knowing how to repel anything that tries to fly into your zone like a moth to a flame, because you will be vibrating very high. And we learn how to repel the things that we don't want as well as call in what we do want, just by behaving in a way that is incongruent with the future you. You are already this person, so we're going to activate it. This is the point of the first week of June and this quantum magnetism. So this week you'll stop overthinking your way into the future and start feeling into the version of you who already lives it. This is about shifting your frequency, not fixing yourself and constantly thinking, I need to heal first before I could do this. I'm not healed enough to do this. You are already healed and whole on your own now, and I want you to tap into that. You don't need to become this person, you already are her. So, part one, teaching your frequency, is the portal. Before we begin this activation, I want you to reflect on this. The quantum field responds to frequency, not effort. That's why working harder is only a recipe for burnout. You work harder, you're chasing after things, and it's giving that needy energy that isn't serving you, and it's repelling the things that you want because you're so focused on the things that you don't have and trying to compensate for that, instead of embodying the version of you who already has it. Which, if you are wanting a life of peace and ease and flow and slow mornings, you're not going to get there by hustling. You need to start doing it now, and everything else could be built around that. That's how you activate it. So if you keep thinking about what you want, you'll keep pushing it into the future instead of owning that you already have it, because the future isn't real. If future you has the thing you want because it's what you want and you're willing to go for it, then you already are that person in this timeline and your frequency matches that. When you energetically align with the version of you who already has it, it starts to become your reality right now. And this is what this version of that person looks like in the present moment. So let these questions drop into your heart. Who is the version of me that already has what I desire? What do they look like? How do they move through the world? How did they start and end their day? What habits do they have? How do they speak to themselves? What what does she believe? What has she stopped doing or tolerating? You don't need to figure it all out. Just let the answers come up. Just let the knowing rise. Let your intuition activate. We are using this frequency to learn to tune into our intuition so that we could feel our way through life through our senses. And the more you come accustomed to that inner knowing just coming up, you will find your way just flowing through life, only focusing on the next step instead of the big picture. and all the things that you have to do and all the steps that you need to worry about to get there. You only need to worry about the next one and let your intuition guide you. So part 2 of this training is an energetic activation. The prior was the teaching, now we're going to activate this version of you. I want you to meet her and then match her so you could learn to maintain that frequency to become that person every single day, which will manifest the things you want a lot faster. You could spend years and years and years doing all the manifestation tricks and only doing superficial things that don't even go deep enough to embody the person who you need to be. This is about that immersive experience that I talked about. I was in the military, and in the first 5 weeks of being in the boot camp basic training, you are indoctrinated into the military lifestyle and you become that person instantly. Because there is no way that the version of you who could walk into that place is meant to stay, and they get to work instantly. And so they turn you from a civilian into a soldier within weeks, where you are willing to put yourself in moral danger, where you are willing to do what is needed for your country in order to survive. And sometimes there are things that you don't want to do that are part of it, but this is all part of the process. And the sooner that you immerse yourself into the version of you who already has what you want, the sooner you become that person. So I'm going to help you with this, and we're going to activate your energy. So take a deep breath in and exhale fully. Drop your head, your thinking, into your body. Now imagine a version of you already living the life you're calling in. She's not far away. She exists in this very moment, vibrating at a different frequency. Feel her. See her. Sense her presence. Now, become her. Step into her like slipping on a skin that already fits. Let her frequency merge with yours. Feel her posture, her pace, her power. Let it resonate. Repeat these out loud or in your mind as you breathe. I remember who I am. My frequency is my strategy. I collapse the timeline and claim it now. I am not becoming her. I already am her. Let it land and let it shift you. As we move into part 3, we're going to anchor this energetic frequency, and we're going to now meditate on it. Now place your hand on your heart and one on your womb or your solar plexus. Just let your breath slow down. Your job is to allow. That is it. Let go of any resistance. Let your nervous system catch up to this new calibration. You're not chasing anything. You're remembering who you've always been. So let these affirmations become your frequency. I lead with energy, not effort. I trust what I feel over what I see. The version of me who already has it is here. Breathe into that knowing. When you are ready, gently come back to this space. Let this frequency stay with you. Tap into it as often as you can, and everything else will fall into place. To make this simpler for you and to help you on your way, here is some reflection and some journaling you could do. After this session, take some time to journal on the following. What did the aligned version of me feel like? What habits, beliefs, behaviors am I now ready to let go of so that I can become this person? What do I need to release? What do I need to allow? What does energetic alignment mean to me personally? What's one daily practice I can use to return to this frequency? Maybe a quick meditation in the morning or an afternoon check-in. You could even journal at night to plan the next day and make changes where necessary. I will leave this document in the description. If you are viewing this on YouTube, this is the work we do inside of the Intuitive Alchemy Collective every month. If you are feeling called to do this work and you felt this activation, I invite you to join us. I would love to help you on your spiritual journey and to help you tap into your highest self and to use your intuitive knowing to manifest a life that is wilder than your wildest dreams. And I would be honored to be your guide. So if you're feeling called, the link to join is in the description as well as the pinned comments. I would love to see you inside. Until then, I'll see you in the next video.